That someone stole Seth Jenkins' guitar during a holiday weekend performance at the Lake James Sandbar. He tells me as a young musician, that guitar was everything to him, and it's how he makes a living, and it will be almost impossible to replace because of the high demand for guitars following the pandemic.
It was awesome. There's a ton of people out there.
This is the band Clayton Anderson, performing on the Lake James Sandbar July 3rd. Seth Jenkins plays guitar for the band.
Everything was going great.
After playing for hours, they took a break.
And then we started to pack up and we decided to take a little 5-minute break just to get down on the sandbar, and came back and my guitar had been stolen in that time.
Jenkins says he didn't see anything.
So they had a good thing going, and then bam, something like that happens and it kind of takes a hit on you.
He says it was a 2008 Gibson Les Paul.
It's very similar to the guitar. That a guitar is much more than just an instrument. It's much more than just an object. When you have a really good one, it kind of becomes an extension of you.
Bob Bailey with Sweetwater Sound says Jenkins' guitar is a common guitar, but replacing it would be difficult right now because people took up some hobbies during the pandemic.
Now all guitars are hard to get. Because of the pandemic, the supply chain is in chaos.
He says COVID also affected the companies that make those guitars, and they don't have enough supply to keep up with the demand.
Gibson's making them as fast as they can, but raw materials like wood and wire for winding pickups and making frets and metals and all of those things are in short supply.
Bailey tells me even if a guitar like Jenkins lands on their shelves, it will sell instantly.
You use this instrument to create music, and this music comes from you and hopefully comes from your heart, and so it becomes a lot more than just a culmination of some wood and wire.
When Bailey was a young musician, the same thing happened to him, but someone returned his guitar. And Jenkins says he hopes that happens for him.
I have others that'll get by and it'll be okay.
Well, Jenkins says if the person wants to return the guitar, just reach out to him on social media, and he promises not to get the police or anyone else involved. He says he just wants his guitar back.
I bet he does. Carly, thanks for that story. Right now, a silver alert to tell you about. Please take a look at your screen. The alert is out of Hendricks County. Police say 74-year-old Tomiko Wickersham is missing out of Avon near Indianapolis, last seen this afternoon around 1. She's described as Asian, 5'3", about 100 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. She may be driving a red 2007 Honda CR-V with Indiana plates. If you've seen her, please call police. Right now, let's get to your weather forecast and focus on the weekend, shall we? That's a live look at the Broadway Plaza, thanks to one of our many Fort Wayne's NBC Skyview cameras. And it is cooler out there tonight than it has been this time of the evening lately. Is it a sign of things to come?
No.
Let's find out. From Chief Meteorologist, this guy, and Chris Daniels. Chris.
It's actually going to be warming up, coming up in recent nights in the future. Recent past? Yeah, next week's lows are going to be warmer. How was that?
That's better. I got you now.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to say things 5 times before I get it right.
I'm dependent on the teleprompter. Are you
this
kidding?
English is just challenging, man. We have low chances of rain tomorrow. So if you're thinking about going to the parade, well, there isn't a parade.
Right. We need to let people know that. That's right.
There is no parade
in the morning.
tomorrow at 10 o'clock. There is not. However, the Three Rivers Festival is going on, and it's going to be